What's going on, guys? My name is Jackson Mvunganyi. It's basketball time here in Laurel, Maryland. You will hear different stories from people who play here, different motivations on why they come to play here every Saturday.
I play basketball twice a week, usually, or maybe 3 times, and those scheduled days for basketball is usually Mondays and Wednesdays are usually my best days of the week.
We've been playing at this beautiful court for almost 2 decades with many of these guys here. Some of them started when they're young.
Started playing basketball around, I want to say, very young age, 6, 7 years old, and I've loved the game ever since.
Some of them, their kids grew up watching us play. Now the kids are playing with us.
I started playing basketball when I was really little. Played with my dad a lot, but I fell out of love with it for a long time. I was a soccer kid growing up, and then soccer became a lot of running.
It's funny, soccer was my first sport, and I would go and kick the ball around, but it's harder to play soccer by yourself.
I've played organized basketball, middle school, high school, nothing beyond that. And I've been playing with these guys for quite some time. So I want to say since 2017, since I was still in high school, up until through college, undergrad, grad school, and now I'm working. So it's been a while.
WhatsApp made it even easier because now we just, created a group that kind of helps, with the whole getting together and making time to play ball.
When I came here first time, I didn't know a lot of people. And then if I used to play basketball back home, it was good. When you wake up, you just go to work out. Back home, it's you and the gym everywhere. When I got here, it was so difficult. I didn't know many people, but when I moved here, I found a community, the community, Gitumo community. They become my family.
We have a name, we have a WhatsApp group called Gitumo group, and so we call each other endearingly Gitumo.
It's done a lot of things. Mental health, exercise helps, the camaraderie. A lot of these guys are, as yourself, married with kids and don't really have time to get out and exercise as well as be with the fellas. So it kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Over the years, we've actually became like a family.
I remember I was going to New Mexico, and it was hard for me before. We used to play 3 times a week.
Yeah.
When I first met you guys, man, this become like a therapy session for me. Man, it become like I was actually start to relax. Every time I come here, it's like a...
So you look forward to it,
yeah.
Especially during the days of the lockdown, COVID. When we talk about issues of mental health in diaspora communities, where there's a lot of isolation, people find themselves in silos where they're not able to hear somebody speak their language.
So when I found out this team here, I was very excited. My excitement was based on the fact that I could come here and talk to people who had some similar backgrounds.
My dad brought me here originally, and it's been a lot of fun the entire time. And really, it's a bunch of different cultures, and we all kind of unite under one sport. And it's more like a family than a community because we're all it's really close knit. I enjoy everything about it, and it's always fun to come here every Saturday and just be with, everyone.
My son, I want to teach him some of the cultures that, where I grew up with. And this is definitely a place where he can actually have that bond with us. So it is good for me to kind of spend some time with him instead of letting him be out there, playing with some kids that you don't really know. But being here, it kind of instill him like, hey, there's other communities that have similar background as your dad, and definitely a way to learn, understand that he needs to learn a different language because I've been trying to teach him Kirundi, Swahili, and those are the things that when he kind of appreciate when he comes down here.
I enjoy the physical aspect of it. I enjoy the community aspect of it, and it's something that I can actually still be somewhat competitive even as I get up in age. So I can play with people who are 20, 30 years younger than me, and I can still actually hold my own.
It's a good way for me to stay in shape. It's a good way for us to have a social interaction and to network. And also, we see kids here playing with us from very young and playing with us, and to the point that now they're being us.
I've seen them age a little bit past their prime, so it's been a good experience getting to play with these guys every Saturday. I look forward to it. it's good to see guys from back home. You get to see that camaraderie. You get to play with these guys, competitive, talk trash. It's a good experience for me, my brothers. They've seen us grow up, become men.
You know, it's a very good way to, you know, to stay in touch with the community.
As you can hear from many of the people that are playing with us, they look forward to this Saturday or any other day of the week when we get together as a group, as a community, as a brotherhood.
Yeah, so I've been playing basketball with this community for close to a year now. It's good, you know, I played football and basketball, and it's good to just come out here and, you know, get some cardio in, be with the Rwanda community and, you know, see some of the older guys and the younger guys coming together and play ball. It's good fellowship, it's a good time to just unwind from the week and get, you know, some good heart rate going.
This is the court I've come to shoot around for all of those years. I injured my knee on this court, actually the other one, but right here. So this is my home court, and I've been coming. I'll come and shoot around. I bring my nieces and nephews who play. One day I met this guy and we played in the evening, and he said, oh, you know, I play with these guys on Saturdays. They come around 11. So I came. The rest, as they say, is history.
I love it, getting to hang out with people who have a lot of life experience. So it's people that, you know, as a 26-year-old, I don't normally get to interact with, you know, and even less so, you know, real, like, African, because it's from the diaspora, African uncles, you know, getting to interact with them on a one-on-one level, playing and also just, I think, being in community. So it's lovely.
Whether we're playing indoors, whether we're playing outdoors, you'll see that sometimes we play indoors because we've been getting complaints that the court is a little rough on our knees as we are starting to age a little bit. The indoor courts are a little kinder to our bodies, but most of the time this is a court that we have honed our skills, our little skills. It's not really about showing off how good you are at basketball, but really it's about building that community of a shared interest, bonds based on where we come from. Most of them are from East Africa, Rwanda, Burundi, some from Uganda, but they find a brotherhood outside of their home countries when they move here, just like any other diaspora community. Just being able to find yourself, find a new home, a home away from home.
This community is like a family to me, because we come here every Saturday, sometimes once in a week. So it's very helpful about even, you know, doing exercise, relaxing our mind, you know, talk, give each other some advice about, you know, what's the situation here in America, what's going on, how is families.
We've built a family with these guys for the last almost 20 years, many of them. Others just started, you know, some of them drop off, move out of the states, but we maintained that relationship.
I got lucky, I met the people here in the DMV. When I first met you guys too, it was a group of people, but some of the people, they live even if far, they're still traveling to come here.
Like
and I was in New Mexico too, and then when I went to Virginia, I used to drive for 2.5 hours just to come play here.
I think it's had a good impact on me overall, just seeing those guys, and just having fun, not taking it too serious, just all playing the game that we love to play. So that's what it means to me. That's the impact it's had on me.
When I look at like the Felixes that came from Rwanda, while we had already started this, they just gelled in the community right away and been great impacts for us to the community as far as getting fellas together and expanding, you know, the community in a positive way and in a positive light. And who knows, maybe our kids will continue it on.
This right here is a microcosm of a community, a diaspora community that is really working in terms of finding solutions for themselves and finding a home away from home. So on a Saturday like this, on a beautiful Saturday like this, whether it's hot, whether it's raining, you'll find us here.
A bad day playing basketball is better than a good day at work.